Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to the Suitcase Music Show with the special World Closed Suitcases Open Nature Livestream series. We're here at the beautiful Lake Hawkins in northeast Texas. And yeah, it's beautiful here. It's just a free campsite in the middle of nowhere. No one bothers me. No one really says anything. No one even sees me, just waves from a distance, you know. And yeah, supposed to be posting up playing for sunset in this beautiful lake. And yeah, if any of you have any questions out there, so happen to be watching live, you could ask me any question in the chat, and I'm moderating it on this backup phone. So then, yeah, you could ask me any question, and then I'll see it eventually and make a song out of it. But yeah, so we're going to bring in these nature sounds. So we're using a field recorder, so we can live hear all the nature around me. So we got a little wind, we got birds, some cars, and sounds maybe like sirens in the super far away, maybe a mile or two away. But yeah, so welcome to World Closed Suitcases Open Nature live stream series, and yeah, let's make some weird songs and see where this one leads. Yeah. Let's make some loops with these birds and see where this one's gonna lead. It's getting darker out there. It's getting darker out there. It's getting darker out there. I think it's gonna rain. I think it's gonna rain.
It's getting darker out there. Yes, I think it's gonna rain. It is getting darker out there. It is getting
on dancing, I'll just keep on dancing. Yes, I'll just keep on dancing, I'll just keep on dancing. Yes, I'll just keep on dancing, I'll just keep on dancing till I realize inside and outside are one in the same. I'll just keep on dancing till I realize that the inside and outside are one in the same. Yes, perception lies, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. You can see
Straight through my objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. The stars seem so far.
those stars at night that seem so far away are really in between and behind your eyes. Those stars, then you look up at the sky at night that seems so far and out of reach, are in between and behind your eyes, are in between and behind your eyes. Omchi dalla vala masa dalla vala masa dalla vala masa dalla vala masa. There is no separation between your imagination and your reality. Rolling down that hill till 4 in the morning. When I got to the bottom, I was so dizzy that when I would look up to the stars, they would dance for me. And that is when I realized they aren't eons away, they're inside your mind. Looking up to the sky at night, those stars that seem so far away are really just awaiting in between and behind your eyes, just in between and behind your eyes, just in between and behind your eyes. We are living in the Matrix, we are living in a fucking Matrix.
Simulation is a simulation. Do we even have the original copy? Yeah.
Do we even have the original copy anymore? Do we even have the original anymore? Are we lost in this world and just thrown? This is Suitcase Music, yeah, chillin' deep in the woods. This is Suitcase Music, just chillin' deep in the woods. When the whole world goes insane, when the whole world goes insane, oh wait, it already has been, since the day I've been born.
When you realize that everything has been fucked since the
Beginning,
when you realize that everything was fucked
yes, from the beginning.
Wake up, you were down. 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 It's getting warmed up. Getting warmed up. It sounds weird as fuck.
Just like normal. So we're getting
And it sounds weird as fuck. Yes, we're getting warmed up and it sounds weird as fuck. Just like normal, yeah. And so we're all warmed up, we're getting almost there. But it sounds weird as fuck, yeah. Just like normal sounds weird as fuck. Just like normal sounds weird as fuck. Just like normal
sounds weird as fuck. Just like normal sounds weird as fuck.
Just like normal
sounds weird as Yeah. All right. Well, I think we might have finally figured this all out. It takes a little bit of time, effort, and persistence, but this is nice. Oh, well, I really did thought it was going to rain right there for a second, but I definitely feel like it's not now. Everything cleared up there. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Yeah. What yours from the screen on the lake? I'm fun. Oh yeah. Well, eat hemp, don't eat corn. EverBar, go forever. Yeah. This is a beautiful lake. This campsite is pretty amazing. So it's like 400 feet that way, 400 yards that way. It's this like awesome small little Italian joint. Got awesome food. And then yeah, this lake, super nice. And it's not even that cold really. Pretty warm already for April. So pretty much you can just go swimming 24/7. Like maybe middle of the night, but still warm enough, you can hop in there if you wanted to. There's free campsites go all over the country. This is pretty up there. Like 10, 15-ish minute drive to a town. Dank Italian joint. Swimmable lake. Nice birds. All the locals just wave and leave you alone. It was pretty crazy yesterday when we were playing for a couple hours for sunset. These two dudes on motorcycles stopped by, and one of them supposedly saw the Suitcases before an event a couple years ago. So that was pretty cool. Those guys were nice. Nice. I wonder. Oh yeah, it is. Wow, that's crazy. Fucking technology these days. Alright, well, probably now stretch, and then hopefully make our first banger for the day, 'cause those other two are just warm-up things. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, this is it's a new technique I learned yesterday playing with this field recorder. And I like it a lot, it's pretty fun. So let's make a couple loops to start this next song with this new technique. And then we'll see where that one leads.
the eternal path of self-discovery. And Vishnu holds our hand along our journey when Shiva's just laughing.
Behind gates. Brahma created everything that we think and believe and see, and the eternal path of self-discovery. And Vishnu holds our hands along the journey as Shiva's just laughing behind gates. Shiva's just laughing.
Shiva's just laughing. Shiva's just laughing. Shiva's just laughing. Shiva's just laughing. Shiva's just laughing.
Let's bring
This back. Yes, Brahma created everything that we think and believe and see, and the eternal path of self-discovery. Yes, the eternal path of self-discovery. Brahma creates everything that we think and believe and see, and the eternal path of self-discovery. And Vishnu, yes, holds our hand as Shiva's just laughing behind that gate. Yes, she was just laughing. Shiva's just laughing behind the gates. Yes, I can hear Shiva just laughing behind the gates. Just laughing behind the gates.
walking down the eternal path.
I can feel God in the wind. Hit every single last blade of grass in the open field. I can feel God in the wind. Hit every single last blade of grass in the open field. In the open
Feel, I can feel God in the wind. Hit every single last blade of grass in the open field. Yes, I can feel God in the wind. Hit every single last particle of water. The river reaches the ocean and dissipates. Getting back on the path of self-discovery. Yes, did we ever leave? When you fall off the path, just realize what happened and brush off that dirt. Get back up and keep on walking. Yes, walking down that path of self-discovery. Walking down the path of self-discovery is walking down the path of self-discovery.
There is no end of the path of self-discovery. There is no end. On the path of self-discovery, there is no end. So you can pick any place to begin. On the path of self-discovery. On the path of self-discovery. On the path of self-discovery, there is no end. So you can pick any place. Yes. On the path of self-discovery, there is no end. So you can pick any place to begin. You can pick yes any place to begin. On the path of self-discovery, there is no end, so you can pick any place to begin. Yes, why not right here? Why not right now? Why not right
Here right now. Why not right here right now? Realize you're everything and transcend time and space.
Transcend time and space by laughing at the speed of light. Anything that has mass, when it reaches light speed, it expands into everything and nothing. How do you think you came to be? Yes, how do you think you came to be? Yes, how do you think you came to be? Om Chi Da Duva Mata Sa, let's get back on the path. Yes, getting back on the path. Did we ever leave? Did we ever truly leave? On your way back, let's bring this back in one last time. When you return, you will learn that you never left, you never came. Yes, where could you go? Yes, everywhere is home, everywhere is home, everywhere you go. Yes, everywhere you go. Everywhere you go is home, everywhere you go is home, everywhere you go is home. Yes, when you return, you will learn that you never left and you never can. Yes, where could you go?
It is called the eternal return. When you come back home, you realize you never left and you never can. Where could you go? You were everything and nothing, and whatever you believe yourself to be is to you
All right, nice. All right, so we're kind of working with proof of concept idea here. So apparently, according to the interwebs, there are 5 people watching this, and I think I'm one of them. That has to count with this, hopefully. So in theory, there's 4 people out there who are watching this right now. So if any of you 4 hear my voice and are paying attention, if you write any question in the live chat, I'll see it eventually, and then I'll make a song out of it. And then it'll be the first ever proof of concept that I could just start doing questions and answers with live chats in the middle of nowhere type of thing. Because, yeah, this is all just a grand experiment to learn what I want. It's really nice out here, though. That's crazy. There we go. What is going on? All right, that's pretty. That's pretty open-ended. So, I don't know, do you want to get more specific about that? I can't ever say that fucking word. You want to be more direct with the question, or are you leaving it open-ended there? So, question on deck is, what is going on? All right, well, let's see if hopefully, I guess we gotta take that two ways, which is what are you watching right now, or what the fuck's going on in the world right now, and I feel like if I go off on the second one, they might trim the stream like it seems like they've been fucking doing to me for the last week or two or whatnot. But let's just do it. Let's start it off with what the fuck is going on in front of you watching this, and then what the fuck's going on in the world right now, because that's always fun. It's great. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, so another question on deck is, as a collective species, where do you think we will be 500 years from now? Well, that's pretty good, because that's the question has an assumption built into it, and the assumption is that we are a collective species. Who knows if human beings as a species are a united collective? So, there's an implication in the question there that I think is a little funny. But let's run with that too. I think we could probably do a 3-1. Yeah, that's all right, nice. Yeah, let's knock a couple of these out. Seems like we got a couple more lined up. Nice. Thanks for writing the next hour of songs for me. This is great. Tricking people into writing infinite songs everywhere we go. Oh. Thank you for the question. What the fuck is going on? Does anybody even know? Oh, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Walking around this world, you can go up to anybody and ask, do you even know what the fuck is going on? If they tell you they do, they are full of
shit. If you walk around in this world and ask anyone what the fuck is going on, if they tell you with a straight face that they think they know what happened before they were born or after they die, they are fucking full of shit, cause this is the grand eternal mystery. You cannot know, you cannot know, you cannot know, you cannot know, yes.
It's just how the river flows, just how the story goes. Nobody knows, yes, and nobody knows. To fully know any one thing, one would need to know everything to comprehend, yes. To fully know any one thing, one would need to know everything. Cause everything is perfectly is interconnecting, yes, everything is perfectly interconnecting. Yes, and nobody knows, it's just how the river flows. It's how the story goes, yes, 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 nobody knows. Nobody knows, nobody knows where we came from or where this all leads, yes, let's
Nobody knows, nobody knows. It's just how the river flows, just how the story goes. Nobody, nobody knows. Oh. Walk
walking around this world. If you meet anybody and they say they know what happens before you're born or what happens when you die, they are full of shit, because nobody knows. Yes, nobody knows. To fully comprehend any one thing, one would need to comprehend everything, because everything is perfectly interconnecting for eternity. Imagine if you could see gravity. Imagine if you could see gravity. Everything perfectly pulling on everything. When I close my eyes and open them, it is fleeting, but I get a glimpse, just like Kinsho. The veil of Maya gets lifted above these eyes. Om chi da du va ma da sa da la va la masa. Yeah, thank you for the question. Yes, nobody knows. It's just how the river flows. It's just how the story goes. It's just how the story goes. To fully comprehend any one thing, one would need to know everything, cause everything is perfectly interconnecting for eternity, But this is Suitcase music. This is weird live, usually interactive, but I guess it's illegal and going against government laws at this point to like play shows or have people interact with the Suitcases. So let's bring this back. This is Suitcase music, that is what is going on, posting up deep in the forest next to a lake in northeast Texas, just chilling till we can play festivals again. When the whole world shuts down, when the whole world is fucking closed, the Suitcases are open and ready
Ready to go when the whole world is closed. The suitcases are open and ready to go when the whole world is closed. When the whole world is closed. When the whole world is closed. The suitcases are open and ready to fucking go. The suitcases are open and ready to
fucking go. But if you're asking what is going on in the collective consciousness of human beings right now, and what the fuck is going on in this really world, it's really fucking simple. It's a psych op. They're keeping you on the edge of your seat with fear. It's a psych op. Turn off the TV and go the fuck outside. Yes.
It's a psych op. Turn off the fucking TV and go the fuck outside. Smash your TV and the radio. It is mine.
Smash your TV and the radio. It is mind control, teaching you not to think or feel for yourself or really anybody else for that matter. Turn off the TV, smash your radio, and go outside. They are mind control, keeping you in fear, not to think for yourself or really anybody else for that matter. Locking you in fear, keeping you perpetually on the edge of your seat. So Blackstone can rent out the back of the seat, making 4 times of that fucking money. Black cubes and black stones, black cubes and black stones, black cubes and
fucking black stones. Yeah. Just keeping us perpetually on the edge of our seat, so we'll play to see the next goddamn fucking scene. That is what is going on in the world right now. It's a fucking psych op, keeping you in fear on the edge of your seat perpetually keeping us on the edge of our seat. So we will pay to see that next fucking scene. So we will pay to see the next
scene. Perpetually keeping up this fear on the edge of our seats, when Blackstone can rent out the back of the fourth of the chair that we're not using for 4 times of the fucking money. This is Suitcase music, just chilling at this beautiful lake in middle of nowhere. Thank you for the question, thank you for that question. That is what the fuck is going on. That is what the fuck is going on. We're living in a matrix. We are living in the fucking matrix. And I want to escape. And I want to bring you with. Alright, well that was a good double song thing for a simple question. Hopefully that got to what the person was actually asking. And hopefully we're not banned on YouTube forever or whatever, you know, all that great stuff. Alright, cool. So we got the collective species and what does the unknowable clown sound like? Right, that's pretty interesting. Okay. So where are we gonna be as a collective species in 500 years? Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, well thank you very much for the question. Wow.
the question, thank you for the question. Thank you for the question, thank you for the question. The drop of water returns. Yes, the drop of water returns. Any drop of water, any drop of water. Any drop of water, any drop of water.
Any drop of water, any drop of water, yes, any drop of water can realize. Any drop of water can realize it's the whole ocean and evaporate. Any individual, a drop of water can evaporate, can evaporate. Any drop of water that can realize it's the whole ocean. Evaporate and form the unknowable cloud, the unknowable cloud.
Any drop of water can realize it's the whole ocean. Evaporate and form the unknowable cloud. Until the rain returns the water to the one ocean. Yes, did it ever leave? Did it ever? You are a drop of water. You are a drop of water. And you can realize you are eternity. You are a drop of water. You are a drop of water. You can realize that you are eternity. Yes, any drop of water, any drop of water. Yes, any drop of water, any drop of water. Any drop of water, yes, any drop of water.
Can realize any drop of water can realize it is the one eternal ocean. Evaporate and form the unknowable cloud until the rain returns the drop of water to the one ocean. Yes, did it ever leave? Did it ever truly leave? And where could it go? Getting lost
In the waves, getting lost in the waves, getting lost in the dualic emotions of life. Sitting on the shore of silence, giving no fucks, or getting lost in the dualic waves of the ocean are ultimately the same thing. But when those dualic gears rub and burn and explode, that drop of water will realize it's the whole ocean and evaporate and form the unknowable cloud. It will form the unknowable cloud, looking over the eternal ocean till the rain returns the drop of water to the one ocean. Yes, did it ever leave? And where could you go? You are the one transcendent, divine, eternal energy that simultaneously embodies every single last form. You are the one transcendent, divine, eternal energy. You are the one transcendent, divine, eternal energy that will grow for eternity. There is no separation between your imagination and your reality.
The unknowable cloud is perfectly silent. The drop of water evaporates, having self-realization, and is in complete rest and nothingness. Till there's such a consolidation of energy, just like a cloud gathering in the sky, that eventually it breaks and begins to rain. And then you start hearing birds, start hearing crickets, you can hear the perfect wind. nice. We knocked out 2 of those questions. Let's see what else we have. Oh, yeah, the collective species question. Okay, so yeah, the question on deck is, as a collective species... Oh, but it says species. Oh, it did say it did have the plural form of species there, so I read it incorrectly the first time. That's my fault. All right. So, as a collective species, which I don't know if grammatically that's even correct, but I'm not that great at English. So, where do you think we will be 500 years from now? Well, that's interesting as fuck. I guess where were we 500 years ago? That's always a good... Right, supposedly 2020, so that would have been like 1520 or something like that. So, right, what, in the 1500s we were, they say that's the Dark Ages, or we were coming out of the Dark... Oh, no, that's the Renaissance, History 101. But it was before the Reformation, I believe, so that makes sense. So that's where we were 500 years ago. Bunch of crazy shit's happened in the last 500 years. I don't even, 2 massive world wars, Yeah, I wonder, that's a good one. Yeah, where are we going to be in 500 years? Nice. So I wish we could do the prizes. Can't even give out prizes, right? Probably be illegal to hand out hemp bars even. It's fucking crazy. Alright, so yeah, where are we going to be in 500 years? That's a good one. Actually, have to think for a second about that. Let's make some loops and see what we can do with this. Yeah, so the newest addition of the Suitcases is this laser thermal effects thing. Which is pretty cool. You could just like whoop, down, do. So you don't even have to touch it. It's like when you interact with it, it'll affect wherever you run through it.
Yeah, you can make your voice sound more.
Whoop, yeah, whoop, yeah. Whoop. So let's make some backbeats and let's answer the song. Okay, so that's a good question. What will we learn from this pandemic? I don't even know what that means, but I guess we'll I don't know what it is. Oh, nice. I already gave you a prize. Alright, awesome. That's good. I like to hear that. So I did my job before. Right, yeah, that's pretty great. Alright, cool. So 2 questions on deck is, where are we gonna be in 500 years? And what are we gonna learn from this pandemic? So the person probably didn't hear the song on the What Is Going On song. We probably shouldn't say anything like that again. Oh, I can hear some music from a distance. What is that? Alright, I thought someone was playing some music on this lake that I could maybe sample, but maybe it's fleeting. Alright, so this is good. So we got 2 things on deck. Thank you guys so much for writing songs for me. It's great. This is really nice. The proof of concept is great. Oh no, there's no need to be sorry about that at all. I already ran on a whole crazy rant about what's going on, and I didn't really know what the person was even asking when they asked what is going on. They could have been asking like, what the fuck am I watching? They could have somehow just stumbled across this and like, what the fuck is this? Or maybe they were asking about like the current situation that we're all in all the time. But it is pretty funny though. But I guess we probably shouldn't go on rant modes. But anywho, let's knock out these 2 questions. So where are we gonna be in 500 years, and what are we gonna learn from this pandemic? All right, guys. Thank you so much for the questions. Let's make some new loops. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Yes, thank you for the question. This is questions and answers with the Magic Solar Suitcases. Cause they're magic and they're solar powered and they're my great grandmother suitcases. Just posting up in middle of nowhere in Texas and chilling. Doing whatever the fuck we want everywhere we go. This is the Suitcase Music Show, and when the whole world is closed and shut down, the suitcases are open and packed and ready to fucking go. Where are we gonna be in like 500 years from now as a collective species? Where are we gonna be like 500 years from now as a collective species?
Bring this in. From the symbol to the self to the cosmic. We keep on growing towards the stars.
From the simple consciousness, like the trees that breathe the carbon dioxide and out the oxygen, to the simple consciousness of the animals, of the dogs just chilling with us. All of a sudden Eve eats that apple, we become self-consciousness, just a simple to the self. And eventually the self will transcend. The self will
Transcend. Yes, the self will transcend to the cosmic. The self will transcend. Yes, to the
cosmic. From the simple to the self to the cosmic, we keep on evolving for eternity. The end of evolution is the realization that there is a no end. We keep on growing 360 in all directions. From the simple consciousness to the self, all the way to the cosmic. Yes, onchi dalla vala masa dalla vala masa dalla vala masa dalla vala ma. From the simple to the self to the cosmic, we keep on growing for eternity beyond beliefs, cause beliefs are the bars that construct our own cage, and we can leave whenever we want, cause this is self-check-in. From the simple to the self to the cosmic, from the simple to the self to the cosmic, we keep on growing for eternity.
The end of evolution is the very realization that there is no
end. The end of evolution is the very realization that there is no end. We keep on growing 360 all directions for eternity beyond beliefs, cause beliefs are the bars that construct your own cage, and you can leave whenever you want. This is self-check-in. Hey, you are the one transcended divine eternal energy of believing yourself to be, believing yourself to be.
The experience comes suddenly without warning, with a sensation of being immersed in a flame or rose-colored cloud, and is accompanied by a feeling of ecstasy, moral and intellectual illumination, in which, like a flash, a clear conception and outline is presented to the mind of the meaning and drift of the universe. The man or woman going through this experience knows that the universe is a living presence, that life is eternal, the soul of man is immortal. That life is eternal, the soul of man is immortal, the foundation principle of life is love. And the happiness of every individual in the long run is absolutely certain. All fear of death, all sense of sin is lost, and the personality gains added charm, and is transfigured. The man or woman going through this experience knows that the universe is a living presence, that life is eternal, the soul of man is immortal, the foundation principle of life is love. The foundation principle of life. Foundation principle of life is love. Life is love. Life is love. Life is love. describe cosmic consciousness as ineffable light, light rare, untellable, light beyond all signs, descriptions, and languages.
From the simple to the self to the cosmic, we keep evolving till we realize we are everything. Hopefully in like 500 years, yes, hopefully in 500 years, there will be outliers who can see consciously gravity, everything perfectly pulling on everything, and their self-consciousness evolves to the cosmic. There are outliers all throughout history that saw through the veil of Maya, and they could see the eternal energy just vibrating within and without. Throughout history, there's been some outliers who could see clearly past Maya, and hopefully it will spread, and collectively we'll know ourselves to be the Godhead. Hopefully in like 500 years we collectively understand ourselves to be the Godhead. There have been outliers through the eons whispering the eternal knowledge. You were everything, I guarantee. You were everything, I guarantee. You were everything, I guarantee. Yeah, so I believe that there's been outliers of human beings for thousands of years all over the eons that basically developed what's called cosmic consciousness, where the self-consciousness of the normal human realizes that the soul is eternal and that you aren't just a little individual thing thrown into this world, that you are the entire existence choosing to incarnate into this form. So I hope that, with 500 years from now, that they'll keep being outliers, just like how there have been, and eventually, just how like back in the day we weren't able to see in color, we could only see in black and white. Well, a couple of us started seeing more shades of color, and really quickly, once a couple of us could see those shades of color, it would spread, and then the whole species within a couple generations could see that color. So I would like to believe, I guess, and I do believe, that if human beings give ourselves enough time on this planet, that eventually every individual human being will have the understanding of cosmic consciousness of themselves. So they aren't locked in self-consciousness and security. So you don't just believe that you're this individual thing. You're everything living through this individual thing by choice, through will, through God's will, Allah. So it's kind of where I hope we are 500 years from now, as a collective cosmic consciousness species. And, that's pretty much what this whole project is about, is just not trying to take the word trying out of your dictionary, is pushing the bounds as far as we can to help speed up the wheel of the Dharma. So as a species, we can go from self-consciousness to cosmic consciousness a little quicker than we might if, we don't put in the effort. So that's kind of a long-winded answer. But yeah, that's... I don't know if that's where we'll be in 500 years, but I guess that's where I would desire would be, that's where we would be in about 500 years, would be collective cosmic consciousness of our species. And the teachings are there, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, the last 500 years as a species, and the human race has, been very interesting. Oh, nice. We got some kids screaming in the distance. We can sample that. You guys hear that? Oh, now they stop right when I turn on the field recorder. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Let's get to the next question. So hopefully that was okay. I don't know. Oh, great answer. Okay, great. That's. I'm wearing the same socks right now, like that I'm wearing, or that I don't get like. That's pretty, I don't get what that means. But anywho, all right, so the question on deck is, what will we learn from this pandemic? All right, so we're probably gonna use coded language. Oh, you're wearing the same socks as me? That's fucking crazy. I mean, yeah, they're mass produced in China by indentured servant slaves, right? I got 2 different socks on, so if you had the same as me, that would be pretty impressive if you had one of each of different socks. But right, Santa's little helpers are not in the North Pole. They're third world indentured servants with malnutrition. Yeah! Bring this back! Santa's little helpers are not little elves in the North Pole. They're third world indentured servants with malnutrition! Yeah! Let's bring this back and make some new loops. Alright, sweet. So yeah, let's make some new loops and let's get to the bottom of this question. So what will we learn from this pandemic? This is great fucking question. I really like this one. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's make some new loops and see where this one leads. Oh yeah, but seriously guys, thank you so much, because this is like a proof of concept. So I finally figured out how to do all of this technology stuff where I could inline record with the field recorder, and I can get people to ask questions. So yeah, we can perfectly bring in these bird sounds that are all surrounding me, and then we can make loops with them, just like this. Yeah. We are gonna learn fucking nothing! We are gonna learn fucking nothing! Because they did the same fucking thing to us in the fucking 70s and no one remembers a goddamn thing! We're not gonna learn a fucking thing from this pandemic because they already did this bullshit to us in the 70s and no one even fucking knows their goddamn
History! We're not gonna learn a fucking one goddamn thing because nobody learns their history. They already did this exact same fucking psych op in the 70s. Turn on the television. They tell you to have complete fear. Don't go outside to that world. Yes, or don't go outside in the world. Dollar Vala Masa.
Vala masa. Let's use some coded language so hopefully the AI doesn't pick up on anything that we're really fucking saying. Let's use some coded language so that AI supercomputer thing can't even hear a fucking goddamn thing. We're not gonna learn anything because they did the exact same fucking psych op in the 1970s. And then people lined up for the vaccines. People lined up for the fucking vaccines. I do not think that we're gonna learn one goddamn thing. Cause they already did this exact same play in the 1970s and everyone just lined up for the fucking vaccines. Yeah, so I'm a big history nerd. And this already happened in the 1970s. And people lined up for the fucking vaccines. People lined up for those fucking vaccines. You were thrown into this world, you were born born into a hospital, they injected you with 38 goddamn things. Little did your parents know when they signed that birth certificate, they were signing you over to a life of servitude. This is the Suitcase music, hopefully using language that can get past the AI singularity that looks over everything that we think and believe. This is the Suitcase music show, just a posting up in middle of fucking nowhere, in middle of Texas, so I can fucking scream. I don't have faith that we're gonna learn one goddamn thing, cause nobody learns their history. They already pulled this exact same fucking psych op in the 1970s and people just lined up for the fucking vaccines. Yes, so people just lined up. People just fucking lined up, yeah. This is the Suitcase of music. Yes, anyone can do this unless the government puts us on a fucking lockdown, so I legally can't even play with anybody. Oh, Moochie, yeah. Oh, Moochie, yeah. Oh, Moochie.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have faith that we'll learn anything from this, I think. No, collectively Americans didn't learn anything from what they did in the 1970s, so I don't think that it's really... I was hoping that 2020 would be the year of, clearer vision where people would realize, really what's going on, but, beginning of April, we're like a third of the way, or fourth of the way through this year, and I don't think this is going to be the year everyone sees clearly, but maybe it will, still that could be possible, you never know, but, so that wasn't the greatest song for that, so my bad, but, we already kind of brushed on that earlier, and I really don't want to go off and say certain words that will get flagged by the AI thing that surveys everything. So anywho, yeah, so, does anyone else got any, Nice. Yeah, this, wait, do I hear music on this lake now? No, there's nothing. Alright, sweet, so this is cool, though. So it does sound good audio-wise. That's always good. So that's nice, a proof of concept. Alright, sweet, so it's getting dark, and the mosquitoes are about to come out and start attacking me, because we are next to a lake in Texas. And it did rain yesterday and today. So yeah, I don't know, anyone got any last-minute questions they want to ask for the first ever proof of concept live questions and answers? Or are all the questions satisfied? Hopefully I didn't miss any, and if I did, my bad. Let's see. Alright, nice. I think we did it though, right? I think we got nice, the white Puma socks, yeah. That's great. Oh, perfect. This is a great sealer. Oh, yeah. And thank you. I am doing great. Sometimes you fall off the path, but you get right back on. Alright, sweet. So we're going to stretch and hit some water. And then, what is the cure to fear? That's perfect. So that will be the sealer. The cure to fear. That's great. I love that. Alright. Wow. nice. There's a boat on the lake. We could sample their motor. I love this field recorder thing. It's so fun. All right. That's sweet. So we got our last question for the night. So what is the cure for fear? Nice. Let's knock this out here. The cure for fear. All right. Well, thank you for the people who showed up tonight to watch the stream and provide me with questions. It's the first time ever that I learned all the technology to start doing these things. Because years I would just play festivals, and yeah, playing live at festivals kind of a forte, and the whole internet and interwebs thing has always been directly over my head, you know. So it took me last couple weeks of trying to put this all together, but I really like this. So we got like really nice field recorder over there, and it's turned on, and it picks up all the nature sounds and everything that's around me, so then I can just live sample any sounds that are within like 2 to 5-ish miles, it seems like. And yeah, it's nice. I mean, so you just take the birds and just live effect them, and wow. What is the cure to fear? Let's make a nice little sealer for the show, and then pack her on up, and I hope you all have a great night as well. Thank you.
For the question, all fear.
All fear stems from the fear of death, and when you relinquish that, you are eternally free. Yes, all hate and all fear comes from the fear of death, the temporary form that doesn't know where it's gonna go. All hate and fear stems from the fear of death. Oh.
Please don't fear death, my mother. Please don't fear death, my father. Please don't fear death, my brother. Please don't feel death, my sister. All fear and hate stems from the fear of death. Meditating upon the ruins of man.
Meditating upon the ruins of man. I'm meditating upon the ruins of man. Lends a hand and helps one understand.
Yes, meditating upon the ruins of man helps one understand, and lends a hand where this all came from and where all of this fucking leads. Where all of this fucking leads. Meditating upon, yes, I'm meditating upon your mortality. Stare into the mirror until the soul shines through and you transcend. Om Chidava Make up your own mantras, yes, and make up your own mantras, yes, and make up your own mantras.
Yes, and make up your own mantras and chant them till you awaken. Yes, and make up your own
your mantras and chant them till you awaken. Make up your own mantras, yes, and chant them till you awaken. All hate and fear stems from the primordial fear of the fear of death. Stare into the mirror until you contemplate your mortality, and everything goes away, and everything fades and goes away. You were everything, you were everything, you were everything for eternity. With this understanding, yes, you are free, and no fear can touch the self. You were everything for eternity. You were everything for eternity. You were everything for eternity. Please don't fear death, my father. Please don't fear death, my mother. Please don't fear death, my brother. Please don't fear death, my sister. Love is the fire, yes, love is the fire, yes, love, go. Love is the fire, love is the fire. Now love is the fire, and I am is the wood. And fear is the fuel to burn towards freedom. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. The fear of death, the fear of being alone, the fear of growing old. Let them all burn. Love is the fire, I am is the wood, and fear is the fuel to fucking burn. Let it all burn, let it all burn, let it all burn till there's nothing fucking left, and your soul is free, like it always has been.
And always will be. Yes, let it burn. Yes, to every single last fear. The fear of death, the fear of growing old, the fear of being alone. Let every single last fear burn until your soul is free and there's nothing fucking left. Till there's nothing fucking left except the fucking ashes. And then make a beautiful art piece with them, and then wipe it all clean.
Yes, all fear and hate stems from the primordial fear of death. But little do you know, you're an eternal energy embodying a temporary form through desire. Yeah. Oh, let's bring this back in. Yes, how do you transcend? Yes, how do you transcend time and space? By laughing at the speed of light. You can transcend time and space and your fear of death by laughing at the speed of light, by laughing at the speed of light, by laughing at the speed of light. The sixth divine sense is the sense of humor. If you cultivate that, then you can laugh in the mortality of life and the absurdity of the situation that you've come to find yourself in. Develop the sixth sense was the sense of humor, and you can laugh in mortality's face and the crazy situation that we've been thrown in and we've come to find ourselves in. This is Suitcase Music, yeah, anyone can do this unless we're like living in 1984 and no one can even leave their fucking home. Stare into the mirror and meditate upon your own mortality until you are free from the fear of death, and then no sentient being can touch the soul. Yes, stare into the mirror and ask what the fuck happens when I die, until everything is wiped clean and there's nothing left, and there's nothing left. You are the one transcendent divine eternal energy that simultaneously embodies every single last form. I know that you are eternal because
So am I. Yes, you are eternal. Your soul will shine. Yes, you are eternal, and your soul will shine.
The experience comes suddenly without warning with the sensation of being immersed in a flame or rose-colored cloud, and is accompanied by a feeling of ecstasy, moral and intellectual illumination in which, like a flash, a clear conception and outline is presented to the mind of the meaning and drift of the universe. The man or woman going through this experience knows that the universe is a living presence, that life is eternal, the soul of man is immortal, the foundation principle of life is love, and the happiness of every individual in the long run is absolutely certain. All fear of death, all sense of all fear of death, all sense of sin is lost, and the personality gains added charm, and is transfigured. In a few moments of the experience, the individual will learn more than in years or months of study, and will learn much that no study will teach. Walt Whitman described cosmic consciousness as ineffable light, light rare, untellable, light beyond all signs, descriptions and languages.
But yeah, practice that I did when I was really young, and I haven't really done in a while, so it's cool that this came up, was when I was really young, I'd stare at a mirror really, really close to myself, maybe like a foot or 2 feet in front of me. And I would just stare at this mirror and ask, what happened before I was born? What's going to happen when I die? Like, what the fuck is going on? And I'd kind of get freaked out sometimes because I'd be like, wow, like all there is all there is. And, I'd get to the point where the mind couldn't comprehend the basic questions, so it would kind of just break down on itself. And I think that's the real key of overcoming fear, is meditating upon your own mortality. If you meditate upon your own mortality on a regular basis, I'm not saying you'll ever become completely free from the fear of death. Like, someone takes out a gun, you're probably going to beg for your life still and whatnot. But the more you can practice on meditating upon your own mortality, the less fear-driven you're going to be, and the less controllable you're going to be. Because any man or woman who's free themselves from the fear of mortality and death is a lot more difficult to try to control. So, I guess that'd be the answer, I think, for the sealer of the show. Because now it's dark and you can't even really see me in the stream. Well, you can at least see my orange hat, though. That's always nice. It's so funny. Nice. Well, I hope that answers. Oh, nice. Well, yeah. So, I don't know if that's the cure for fear, but that's at least a practice I've done for years. Younger, and then I haven't really done for years, but I did when I was a lot younger, and that definitely helped me a lot. I guess language kind of breaks down and you get to some of that stuff. But yeah, so nice. Well, thank you so much. So yeah, you saw us at Halloween, you saw us at Okie. Yo, if you haven't already, spread the word. Halloween, if they have it this year, who the fuck knows if they're going to, but right now their top post on all of their social media stuff is you can request whoever the fuck you want for them to bring back in, and they haven't booked us since 2017, and now like our whole tour's canceled. So if Halloween would book us again to like end our tour, because it's the end of October, that'd really help our nonprofit. So if you appreciate what we do, one of the biggest things you can do to help us right now in this situation is hit up Halloween social media accounts, like their Instagram, their Facebook. Their top post is, who do you want us to book? Type in Suitcase Music and post on that link or that post or whatever the fuck the kids do. I don't really understand this stuff, but that helps us a ton, because supposedly a ton of people have done it. So if a ton more people keep doing it, they have to bring us back, hopefully. And it would be really nice for our organization if we could end the year with Halloween. Well, not end the year, but one of the last gigs of the year would be Halloween, because obviously we just have like a 3 or 4 month hole now in our tour this year, so all that stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in to World closed, Suitcases open. You know, the Suitcase Music Show coming to your live here in Texas. And, yeah, that's, ooh, need better lighting. Ooh, what is this? Oh, wait. Oh, this is a new, oh, that makes sense. It's Bingo coming in. It's going pretty fucking great. What's it called? Yeah, I know. I need better lighting. It's just dark. I guess, I mean, I could grab the, I do have lights in the car right over there. I could grab the string lights and put them in a circle, but I'm hesitant in doing that right now just 'cause I'm right next to a lake, and there's probably thousands of mosquitoes just waiting for me. I don't know how they're not even out right now, but maybe we could. I don't know. Oh, they do have some country music going over there. Nice. We could sample some Texas country music out in the lake. Oh, it's per on frequency, maybe. Yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah. Y'all hear that country music that these good old boys were playing next to this lake? Finally. Yeah, when I was here earlier, people were playing some, like, some really degenerate rap music. And I'm like, dude, we're in rural Texas. What is going on? But now the good old boys are playing some country music, so that's always good. All right, sweet. So, yeah, I wonder if this... All right, this is, yeah, I don't know. That's probably the best we can do. Nice. Hopefully that's all good. Alright, cool. So, I guess the question on deck is, did you get that adapter? That's pretty funny. Oh, wow, it actually doesn't look that terrible. You kind of can see me still. Yeah. And it's crazy. I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes. It's pretty amazing. I don't know how that's... Alright, so fuck it. I guess we're not ending. Yo, Bingo, can you think of a question? No, I can see your face kind of... Right, it's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll just go get the rope. I'll go get the rope lights, and then if I start getting attacked by mosquitoes, I'm going to blame you, Bingo. But it's going to take me like 30 seconds to do this. So when I go get these lights, I'll be right back. If you could just think of any question besides the adapter question. But we could make a song out of that because that's valid. But, yeah, so if Bingo or anyone in the chat right now, if you could think of any question, I'll be back in like 1 minute, and let's make another song, because I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes, even though I'm right next to a lake in Texas, so this is anomalous. I'm going to take advantage of it, yeah. so I don't know if that worked at all. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of brighter. I mean, you can kind of see me, right? Feel like I'm right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm right there. Yeah, I can see myself. Yeah, this is fucking crazy. The technology. All right, sweet. So let's see what do we got here. Oh fuck. Great. Yeah, let's get. Yeah, this is. I love your question. All right, cool. So the question on deck is, how does the cube relate to the Saturn cult? All right.
We're gonna use voice effects, so hopefully the AI can't hear what we are.
Saying, all right, cool. So this is an appropriate last last question for the night. So for the 6 people watching this, hopefully this isn't a little too esoteric for you or weird or wonky or whatnot. But fuck it, that's what we're here for. Yeah, you can kind of see me, right? Bingo, you can see me. This is good. We can keep running. So this might be the sealer, because who knows? We'll even keep this one up after this. But who knows? That's this is how you learn, right? All right, cool. So the question on deck is, oh fuck, I just had a good idea. Sometime in the future, I'm gonna I already know how to do the concept, but I'll start doing this. Is when someone asks a question, I can just copy and paste it into one of those voice apps, text to voice apps, and then I could plug it into the sampler, hit play on it, record it on the sampler, bring it back, and then make a song out of it. And that's how. Or I wonder if we can start doing like telephones. There's got to be a way that people can like call in, right? Maybe that's we'll start learning this stuff. Oh, there's a first mosquito. Hopefully he's leaving me alone. All right, sweet. So let's knock out this song, though. Yeah, so... oh, fuck. Well, don't Google it, that's for sure. Don't Google anything we're about to talk about. Oh, it's pretty great. Yeah, oh, you can do a phone. Yeah, I wonder... Yeah, there's got to be a way to do that, because I just had the idea, and I'm like 10 years behind in technology. So, there's got to be a way where... But I'm using the phone to stream. I don't know. We'll figure that out in the future. I'll talk to the tech people, and maybe they could figure this out. But, oh, fuck. All right, this is great. All right, cool. Well, let's just make a song out of this and see what happens. So thank you so much for the question, and, how does the cube relate to the Saturn? Oh fuck, this is great. Yeah, you gotta love this. All right, let's be a little esoteric about this though, and maybe use some voice effects so the AI thing doesn't hear anything we're talking about. Yeah, let's make some new loops. Yes, thank you, Bingo, for this question. Alright, well, I got like 4 fucking phones, so I'll hit you up tonight or tomorrow, and we'll figure out how to do that, because that sounds great, right? Live call-in shows with the Suitcase Music Show posted up, that'll be great. Alright, cool, so let's make some new loops, and let's knock out this black cube. Yeah! Let's get fucking weird. There is a triangle of control. There is a triangle of control. There is a triangle of control from New York City down to DC out to Hollywood. There is a triangle of control. There is a triangle of control with
33 steps.
There is a triangle of control from New York City, Wall Street, they control the money, down to DC where they control the politicians, all the way out to Hollywood where they control the entertainment. There is a triangle of control with 33 steps to get to that eye in the fucking center, and when you enter, your soul
Fucking peers. There is a triangle of control.
There is a triangle of control from New York City, Wall Street, where they control the money, down to DC, where they control the politicians, all the way out to Hollywood, where they control the entertainment industry.
There is a triangle of control with 33 steps, and there is an eye in the center. And when you reach that level, you disappear, just like when the frozen water melts into water. From 32 degrees to 33, when you reach that 33rd degree and enter that eye in the center of that pyramid of this triangle of control, your soul disappears. Hey girl, do you wanna make it out in Hollywood? You gotta go to Weinstein's fucking hotel room. Hey kid, wanna make it in DC? You gotta fucking party with fucking Epstein. Hey girl, do you wanna make it out in fucking Hollywood? You gotta go to that hotel room with Weinstein. Hey boy, do you wanna make it out in fucking DC? Well, you gotta go to those billionaire satanic fucking sex parties with Epstein. Yo kid, do you wanna make it in fucking Wall Street? Well, you gotta sell your soul to the devil and do fucking usury. You have to do fucking usury. You gotta do fucking usury.
I want a revolution. I want a revolution of soul and spirit. Yes, I want a revolution of soul and spirit. Yes, I'm smashing that triangle of control. Let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back
to that Let's get back to that question and be a little esoteric. Let's get back to this question and be a little esoteric. I think we lined it up a little bit to get the context, and now we can get a little more esoteric. There is a black cube on the center of your third eye. Why? There is a black stone that controls all of the rental properties. Why? Oh. Yo, leave those goats alone. Yo, leave those goats alone and the children. Leave the children and the goats alone. What the fuck are you even doing? God comes down to Abraham and says, go up to Mount Sinai and bring your firstborn son. Use this knife, slit his fucking throat, and give me a proper sacrifice so I know I can work with you. When Abraham takes out that fucking knife to kill his son, God appears and said, oh, that was just a joke. Why don't you fucking bite off the tips of their penises and said, and then I know I can fucking work with you. How weird do you wanna fucking get? Yes, how weird do you wanna fucking get? How weird do you wanna fucking get? Yes, how weird do you wanna fucking get?
There is a triangle of control. Yes, a worshipping Saturn with a black cube on top of their third eye. With a black cube on top of their fucking third eye. There is a black cube over their third eye. There is a black stone that owns all of the homes and apartments that we rent out and pay every single month just to keep ourselves afloat. There is a black stone that owns all of the apartments and mortgages that we have to pay just to keep afloat. Cause everyone I know and love has to fucking work for fucking money. There is a black stone that controls the mortgages and the apartments. There is a black cube on top of their third eye.
Alright, hopefully, because we could cheat on this, yeah, might have to cheat. Jesus, alright, so that's what happened. My my memory got the best of me, but it's not my fault. It's fucking confusing as fuck. So there's black rock, black stone, and black cube. So that's why we kind of fucked that up. But let's bring this back and do this justice, right? Right? Fuck, that's how fucking confusing could that be? We got a black rock, a black stone, and a black cube. Now we got the chorus finally. Let's bring this back. There is a triangle of control from New York City where they control the fucking money, down to DC where they control the politicians, all the way out to Hollywood where they control the entertainment industry. I can guarantee I've been in this bullshit 4 or 5 years straight, and I have learned firsthand what the fuck is going on, and
I'm not gonna sell my soul.
I'm never gonna sell my fucking soul. I'll leave those fucking goats and children alone. I'm never gonna sell my fucking soul. Leave those goats and those children alone. I will never sell this soul. I love my mother and my father and God, the eternal energy. I will never sell this soul. I leave those kids and those goats alone.
Leave those kids and those goats alone.
You fucking satanic goddamn fucking pedophiles, leave those kids and the goats alone. There is a black cube and a black stone and a black rock. The black cube's on their third eye. Who do you think they're communicating to? It's not God, it's a fucking demon. There is
A black rock and a black stone and a black fucking cube.
On their third eye, when they're meditating not to God but to the fucking demon. Yes, I will never sell this soul to those evil fucking people that control the whole industry. Leave those kids and leave those kids, leave those kids
And goats alone, alone. Leave those kids and those goats alone. I will never sell this soul. I will never sell this soul. It is not mine to give, but God's. I will never sell this soul. It is not mine to give, but God's. I will never sell this soul. Leave those goats and leave those children alone. Cause there is a triangle of control from New York City down to DC, all the way out to Hollywood. Hey girl, do you wanna make it out in Hollywood? You gotta go fucking party with Weinstein. Hey boy, do you wanna make it in DC? You gotta go fucking party with Epstein. Yo, do you wanna make it in New York City on Wall Street? You gotta sell your soul and do usury. I will never sell my soul. I will never sell my soul. Leave those goats and kids alone. I will never sell this soul. Leave those goats and those kids alone. Ochi dollar vala masa, dollar vala masa, dollar vala masa, dollar vala masa. I want a revolution of spirit, beer, beer, beer.
I want a revolution of soul and spirit. There is a black cube and a black rock and a black stone. Yes, 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 yes.
But yeah, so there's a fucking black cube, black rock, and black stone. It's so easily to get them confused. And I'll never sell my soul to the fucking devil, cause I am sovereign. I love my mother and my father and God. And I feel the eternal energy with every single first and last breath. Oh, cheat, 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 cheat. Oh, whoa, we got like a fucking, is this a cockroach? What is this? This is some weird Texas. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, I wonder if we'll play the Suitcases, though. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come on. All right, we got a crazy giant insectoid friend over here. Hey, you like the light? Come on, this guy. Oh, yeah, come on. Oh, and he flew away on me. Darn. Thought it was going to be the 14th species we can get to play the Suitcases. We're up to 13. I want to get that 14th. Yeah. All right, well, hopefully that answered the question about what's up with the black cube. I mean, I was kind of jittery and kind of forgot one of the three things, but you know, that's what happens. You know, the memory sometimes gets the best of you, and hopefully that's sufficient for people to do research or whatnot, and hopefully not enough to get us perma-banned or whatever. Oh, fucking them black boxes. Oh, shit. See, right? Well, that doesn't look terrible. Wow, we can just stream all night if we don't get... Oh, wow, he's going to it. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. He's on the keyboard. Oh, fuck, he wants to play. Okay, here we go. Come on, buddy. I know you want to do it. You can be the 14th species. He's right there. He's so close to do it. All right, cool. Well, that might be the sealer, or, gotta add some descriptions? Well, I don't know. Could you form that in a question and we can make a new song? Darn, this giant water bud creature's so close to playing either this turntable or this keyboard. I can't believe he went on it. That was awesome. Hey, buddy, you wanna play some Suitcase music? You could be the next guest on the show. You'll win prizes from our sweet sponsors. Oh, shout out to our crystal sponsor, Shiny Things for Shiny People, Jeremy. He gave us these rope lights at an event we just played together a couple weeks or a month ago or by now. So shout out to Shiny Things for Shiny People. If you want crystals, go hit up Jeremy. He's great. Man, it's the only reason that I could even see right now and have these lights to even keep streaming. But Alright, so you say add descriptions of what they do? I mean, that's like, oh, fuck. See, now... This is great. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. This is funny as fuck. Okay, so... we got... So, who does the renting? Who does the loaning? Right now you're testing. Hopefully I'm not going to cheat again and have to use the internet. So, I believe, and I could be wrong, because, you know, I don't know, you always be wrong, but it's, and maybe let's hide this in music, right? This isn't even music. This isn't even music.
Yeah, I impersonate being a musician every single weekend so I can scream.
I impersonate being a musician every single weekend at these festivals so I can just fucking scream. I can fucking scream. It is Blackstone that rents out all of the properties that keep us in our servitude every single month. When you gotta pay rent and you're coming up short, I guarantee that check eventually is going to fucking Blackstone. And then BlackRock, they control all of the assets and money. They control the Federal Reserve. And then Black Cube is their little private little agency to fuck with anybody who's smart enough to figure out these things. Let's bring this back.
Blackstone controls the rental properties and mortgages across the country. And BlackRock controls all of the assets of money, managing trillions. And Black Cube backs them up for anyone who gets smart. They'll single them out and clip them off like a fly in the fucking sky.
So hopefully that's sufficient, cause I don't know. But yeah, so I guess anyone else got any more questions, and then oh man, what's there? Okay, renting and loaning and some. All right, let's form these in questions. So okay, this is great. I'm glad we learned how to have the technology to do this, right? I should just start claiming this. This would be great. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna claim this right now. That's yeah, yesterday's live stream, this is such a, I should just run with this forever. It'll be great. Now I'm blanking on his fucking name. Oh yeah, okay, so yesterday's live stream was watched and commented on by Mr. Beast. So Mr. Beast is a fan of the Suitcases. So if you're out there, buddy, what's up? I'm free for like 4 months. I want to play in your backyard and hang out and become friends. So, hit me up and let's make that happen. Yeah. Alright, so I guess, yeah, do we got any more questions on deck? We got 5 people watching, and I probably am one of them, because I got my backup phone hooked up to this to even see this shit. So I guess, yeah, do we got any more questions on deck to make another song? Or I could just make a chill song, and then hopefully by the time that song's done, we got more questions on deck. This is super anomalous. So one, I'm next to like a, nice sized lake, and I got lights on, and it rained earlier today and yesterday, and there isn't a single mosquito. I haven't been bit once. Like, hopefully I'm not, setting myself up for cursing myself here, but like, I don't know. Thank you so much, Texas. This is a beautiful campsite and a beautiful Italian restaurant right down the street. Like, you walk 400 yards that way, and you're at like this awesome, cheap Italian joint. They're really down to earth and cool. And then you got a beautiful, swimmable lake. And somehow there's just no mosquitoes at night. Like, what are they spraying around here? Or like, are there just thousands or tens of thousands of bats? But I haven't even seen bats, so I don't. This is one of the most anomalous. Ooh, the moon is out, and it's huge, and it's almost gonna come over this tree line. That's fucking great. Yeah, this place is. It's definitely top 10 free campsites I've ever been to in Texas. That is for damn sure. I'm gonna X this or check this on the Infinite Dot project, and anytime I'm only like an hour and a half east of Dallas, so it's pretty fucking great, Drive 80 miles from a giant metropolis city, and you're just in a nature little paradise. Alright, sweet. Well, yeah, let's maybe just jam out a song, and if y'all in the chat want to think of any more questions, you're more than willing. Ooh. Oh, yeah, this, okay. Okay, so that wasn't okay synopsis, so hopefully that didn't butcher that too much. Yeah, I would agree the Earth's definitely letting me do everything. I mean, it was fucking funny as fuck when, yeah, it's, words kind of break down when you try to say this, but, yeah, I don't do anything the Earth or the universe or God or Brahmin, Allah, whatever you want to call it. It does everything. And I'm just an imaginary best friend of an eternal energy. But anywho, let's make another song with these nature sounds. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could have said this already, but for the 5 or 4 or however many people are watching this out there, if you could, I would highly recommend putting in headphones. And the better the headphones, the better. Because we got like a super fancy field recorder that's hooked into everything. So when you put in headphones, you'll like hear the exact thing that I'm hearing. And it's basically just like a fully immersive sound experience where I could bring in the nature sounds and then turn them off. Well, what's giving us feedback? Ooh, my mic? That's not good. All right, do the classic N64 trick. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Nice, so now it's clean again. Turn that a little down. Oh, that isn't that. It is that. That makes sense. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's make a song out of these, See, all the time when I'm playing festivals, people will ask me, what my favorite audience is. They'll be like, oh, what's your favorite audience? Or, you know, what's the best place you've played festival-wise and all that stuff. And whenever anyone asks me the question of what's your favorite audience to play for or with, I just turn on a cricket sample, and then I just make a song with cricket sound. And a lot of times I'll just turn on the cricket sample, and then I'll just play it for like 2 minutes with nothing else going on. Maybe stand up and stretch for a while, and then eventually a lot of people will just like leave, and then once enough people leave and I know like the real people stay, then I turn off the crickets and then make a song. So I don't know, I like doing that a lot. That's one of my favorite things is the cricket sounds. Like, what's your favorite audience you've ever played for? And then I'm just like, crickets, they're the best. They don't, they don't spill beer on my stuff. They don't. Right? Whoa, alright. I've always thought that the brains are just an antenna that picks up the frequency of infinite consciousness. That way we are just the universe experiencing itself subjectively. Oh man, this person's stealing my copyrighted lyrics. Stop stealing all my copyrighted lyrics. I wrote that when I was like 14. I'll hit up the copyright lawyer, Tony, and we'll sue you. But yeah, that's great. I love that. Let's make a song out of that, right? No, I'm just fucking with you. But I mean, I have written almost identical things, of course. I mean, almost to a T. But that kind of goes more into your theory about what you're even talking about. I guess I wonder if there's a way to make this. Do I do this? Oh, geez, yeah. This is boomer tech. Learning right here. All right, here we go. But no, we will not sue you for stealing my lyrics. Ooh, you've thought that since you were young. Well, makes sense why you like Suitcase music. This isn't really even music. I'm just a crazy history religion nerd who just, I don't want to say use the word uses, but we just, our nonprofit 0 = 1 = infinity just uses Suitcase music as a means of propagating our teachings. So the name of our religion and our nonprofit is 0 = 1 = infinity. The concept of nothingness and oneness and eternity are all the same thing. And Suitcase music is just our vehicle, our means to express that philosophy and then connect and relate to other people with similar philosophies. And then and yeah, it's great. We travel the country. We play a 10,000 person festival, and you'll meet maybe like 1 to 5 to like 10 people in that weekend who are ready to meet us, and we're ready to meet them, and then they network with us. We connect them with everyone else, and yeah, it's a pretty funny, infinite project, really. You scream at the top of your lungs these things, and many people don't really hear what you're saying. But the very few that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, they come up and they're like, dude, I know exactly what you're saying. And it's like, sweet, here's a print, you exchange some info. Like, there's dozens of us all over the country. But, all right, cool. Where were we on all this? We're really falling off the track. So, yeah, so let's hit this. So we got crickets, and then we got some great lyrics. So this is brains are antennas that pick up frequencies of infinite consciousness. Yeah, all right, this is gold. All right, here we go. Let's make some songs. Yeah. With our favorite audience ever, crickets. Yeah. Right, the government can't make me playing music with crickets illegal. Or maybe they could. Who the fuck knows? We'll see. Whoa. The do is making this keyboard wig the fuck out. Yeah, the do is making this keyboard wig the fuck out. Yes, the do is coming in, making this keyboard wig the fuck out. Whoa. The stars are projectors beaming down the eternal energy. And the brain is an antenna picking up that infinite frequency. Yes, the stars are projectors beaming down the eternal energy. And the brain is an antenna perfectly picking up that infinite frequency. Yes, the brain is like an antenna tuning into that right frequency in the car when you hit each channel. Let's bring this back in and see where it can lead. Let's bring this back in and see where it could lead. Yes, let's bring this back in and see where it could be. Yes, I've always thought that the brains are just antennas that pick up the frequency of eternal consciousness. That way we just are the universe experiencing itself subjectively. Let's bring this back. Self and other, yes, the self and other. Self and other, yes, the self and the other.
That self and other can only be independently co-originate within each other. The self and the other, yes, the subconsciously independently coexist within each other. All we need is a smooth little bass line, and we can take off. Yeah. I've always thought that the brains are just antennas that pick up frequencies of infinite consciousness. That way we are just the universe experiencing itself subjectively. Yes, the self
And the other, the self and the other dependently co-originate within each other. Yes, the self and the other. Yes, I only exist through you and you only exist through me. I only exist through you and you only exist through me. Yes, the self and the other dependently co-originate within each other. Dependently co-originate within each other. Yes, the self and the other. Yes, dependently co-originate within each other. Yes, the self and the other. Yes, I only exist through you and you only exist through me. There is no separation between you and me. There is no separation, there is no separation, there is no separation. A quantum tango, when two people's souls collide, even when the universe pulls them apart. They perfectly dance, yes, they perfectly dance. I only exist through you, and you only exist through me. The self and the other dependently co-originate within each other, yes, within each other. I've always thought that the brains are antennas that pick up the frequencies of infinite consciousness. We are the universe experiencing itself. You are the universe that discovered itself. You are the universe that discovered itself. You are the universe that discovered
Itself.
And we've just begun. You are the universe that discovered itself. You are the universe that discovered itself. You are the whole universe, living in a little form. Yes, we are the universe. We are the universe. Let's bring this back.
Let's bring this back in. We are the universe that discovered itself. We are the universe that discovered itself. We are the universe that discovered itself. And we've just begun to create. Aye, nice.
So we got another question on deck, and that's pretty cool because it's like a giant, I don't know if that's a full moon, but that's a huge moon is coming over the tree line behind us right now. So this is This is nice. Yeah, it's going to reflect off this lake, I think, beautifully. Right? That will help with the lighting. Bingo. There you go. The moon will come in for us, and then it'll light up the lake for us, and then it'll light everything up. That's all right. All right, so nice. So the question we got on... Oh, yes, whole dozens. Yes, we do have dozens. Right? It's like, I filter tens of thousands of people, and then we get that down to some dozens. All right, but all right, so the question on deck is... Where did the moon come from? Ooh, all right. Well, hopefully Brown doesn't see this, or we'll get in a whole cosmology debate. I always confuse the word that means doing makeup and studying of the cosmos. But it's pretty much the same thing. Put makeup on someone, studying the cosmos. Similar. But where did the moon come from? I mean, right, they taught us back in that education in school, they taught us that a meteor came and smashed into Earth, and then that's the reason why that's where the moon came from. Nice. I'm glad we got clarification of that in the chat. Thank you for keeping me good. Right. Cosmothology. I can't even see either one, so it doesn't even fucking matter. All right, so the questions on deck are, where did the moon come from? Oh, sweet. So the moon's at 98%, and it's going to be 100% later this AM. Fuck, well, maybe we just play until then. Do a portal session. No, we probably shouldn't, right? Well, should or shouldn't get those words out of the vocabulary. But anywho, so what's on the dark side, though? Here we go. So the two things we got is, where did the moon come from? And what's on the dark side? Oh, yeah, full moon stream. Yeah, right. That's welcome to the world closed Suitcases open full moon stream. Where... in like 10 minutes, I think it is going to be over this tree line, and it's like huge, so it should light up the lake, and the lake should reflect some, so it should help with lighting a little bit, I think. And I'm still just blown away that no mosquitoes are out attacking me. Like, what? How is this even, like, didn't put on bug spray. I literally have a T-shirt and shorts on, and it's like humid in Texas in April when it rained the last 2 days. Like, how, like, what? The oh, it goes back to the thing the person said, the Earth's letting me do it. That's totally it. Right, the Earth's like, yo, mosquitoes, just like leave that one dude alone, because he's like communicating with a couple other people right now. Oh, is that a train? We got a train in the distance. Oh, nice, let's make a song out of this train, yeah.
Nothingness, nothingness, nothingness is the mother of all forms. Yes, a nothingness, nothingness is the mother of all forms. Yes, a nothingness is the mother of all forms, which all comes from and all will return.
All will return, will return, will return. The moon, just like anything else, the ultimate mother is nothingness. Nothingness is the mother of all forms in which we return and never even really leave. Nothingness is the mother of all forms. The mother of all forms is nothingness. The mother of all forms is nothingness. The eternal bliss. Yes, the eternal bliss. Yes, omuchi davala masa dalavala masa. Omuchi davala masa dalavala masa. Yes, nothingness is the mother of all forms. Nothingness is the mother of all forms. Yes, nothingness is the mother of all forms. In which we all come from, and we all return. Which we all come from and all return. And when we return, we learn that we never left and we never can. Where do we go? Resting in the perfect nothingness and eternal bliss that holds our souls until we rest. When I was in school, they taught me that a meteor came and smashed into the earth, hitting the earth to go to the 23rd and a half. But yeah, I mean, that's what they taught me in school was, you know, it was like a giant meteor came and then it hit the earth, and then like the earth got hit on its axis, and that's why we have like a 23-degree axis, which I never really got that, but because it's like, the Earth is on a 23-degree axis curve, but it's like, wouldn't that just be zero then? Like, if the moon hit us and got us to new normal, isn't that normal? Just, it's all that cosmology things. So all the makeup stuff and all of the study of the cosmos, a lot of that stuff just goes over my head, you know? I don't really ever hear much, like, proof, really, behind any of that stuff. They kind of just tell you it as a fact. Like, when you're in school, they're just like, oh yeah, like 14 billion years ago, or like 13.7, such a random fucking number. It's like 13.7 billion years ago, there was just a giant explosion, and then primordial soup scattered everywhere, and then you just are on a rock, and you just somehow came to be, and just got any more questions? And it's like, yeah, dude, I have infinite questions, and you can't even tell me proof behind what you even said to begin with, like, let alone even answering the questions I got. So that's... But the ultimate mother of all forms is nothingness, so ultimately I think that's where the moon comes from. But that was a pretty butched, or not a butch, it was a blunder, I don't know, that wasn't that great of a song, but I feel like we need to change it to BPMs or like stretch or something, you know, I think that would be the classic. But I did like that train. Alright, cool, so do we got any more questions on deck? What are we doing here? What do we got? Right, wow. This is crazy. Boomer tech. Learning how to do some stuff with the interwebs. What is that sound there? Maybe a boat or something? I don't know what that was. That was a cool engine. Oh, that's the train again. So I want to know how far away this train is, because I feel like this field recorder can pick stuff up from like miles away. So that might be a fun adventure tomorrow when it's light. Go on an adventure, find where the train tracks are. Measure the distance of how far away and scream, make a song on a 2-mile scream, and then see how far away they can go and scream and make a song out of it. That'd be pretty cool to figure out the range of this thing, because it's pretty crazy. I mean, there's like homes across this lake, and there'd be people like having like normal, like kind of loud but not too loud conversations. In this field recorder, I could like hear it fucking perfectly. So that was just always blowing my fucking mind. That's ooh, this thing's wigging out. I wonder, ooh, let's see if it's still working, or if this is, oh, it is, wow, Boomer Tech, this is great, I love this stuff, yeah, that's, alright, cool, well, waha, yeah, you can hear that train from a distance. Right,
you start busting out in some Johnny Cash. You hear that train a coming. But yeah, no, let's just make a little fast-paced song, and then see what happens with that. Normally I always like playing at 82 BPMs because it's like the resting heart rate for like the average, not perfectly in shape American. So like me, my average heart rate, is right around 82. So I always like playing at the resting heart rate. So then, people's hearts will settle and get comfortable and breathe and whatnot. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Yeah. Off the path, when I fall off the path, eventually I realize, not following the Dharma, I brush off the dirt and get back on. When I fall off that path, when I fall off the path,
When I fall off the path, you get back on. You
fall off the path, you realize and then you get the right back on. When you fall off the path, you realize, then you get right back on. You're so walking down the path of self-discovery. You're so walking down the path of self-discovery. You're so walking down the path. You're so walking down the path. Oh. When you fall off the path, don't get upset, just brush off that dirt. Get back up and get back on that dharma, and eventually it will come back eightfold. I can guarantee if you put your hand up to the universe, it will shake it. If you put your hand up to the universe and say, God, will you please guide me through these times, it will meet you halfway. I can guarantee if you put your hand out and say, please, universe, help me through this dark time, it will meet you halfway. But you gotta be willing to make that first move. You gotta be willing to make the first
move. When you fall off the path, brush that dirt off and get right back on it. Put out your hand to the universe, it will meet you halfway. I can guarantee
the universe will meet you halfway. Yes, the universe is my muse in all of her multitudes. Yes, the universe and Mother Earth is my muse in all of her grand multitudes. Forms within forms, forms within forms. When I fall off that path, when I fall off the path, when I fall off the path, that's how I realize and get right back on.
Yes, Brahma created everything that we think and believe on the path of self-discovery, and Vishnu holds our hand as we walk down the path as Shiva's just laughing.
Alright, that was kind of wonky, and it didn't sound like it did in my mind what it was supposed to, so that kind of, I guess, is just what happens sometimes or whatever. Alright, cool. So, I don't know. Maybe let's attempt to actually make a good song at this BPM. Oh, yeah, the moon is... Oh, but it's so dewy out that it... It's crazy that this thing's, like, soaked and stopped working, but everything else is fine. So that's kind of anomalous or whatever, but that's still just... It's just infinitely plain. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I've never really been able to figure this thing out. One time there was like a I don't know, maybe like a 6-year-old girl that played this thing at a festival like 10 times better than anything I've ever gotten to come out of the thing yet. So I don't know. Maybe if she was here, she'd be able to figure that out. But yeah, all right, cool. Let's attempt to make a banner. Unless anyone in chat's got a question, we can go on that. But you know, it's who the hell knows? You know, that's right. Questions and answers with the Magic Solar Suitcases. That was a nice train though. Yeah, I wonder how far away that is. That will be cool to experiment to see the distance in which we can get samples of this field recorder. And there's got to be a way to crack the code where I can bust this field recorder out at festivals and events. Just like somehow position it somehow where I don't infinitely feedback too crazy or something. I don't know. There's got to be a way of figuring that out. I don't know, the tech people out there or whatnot. But alright, cool. Yeah. So let's make a song. Ooh, or even two. This thing. I wonder what we can do with it. Whoa. Omuchi danduva masa. Let's see. Just to breathe in the nose and out the mouth, and align the spine. Soon enough you can figure out what this life is all about. You can awaken in this very lifetime. You can awaken in this very lifetime. I guarantee that you can awaken in this very lifetime. Just breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Align the spine, and you can figure out what this life is all about. Before your time runs out. Breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Align the spine, so you can figure out what this life is all about before the precious time runs out. If time is money and money is only created out of debt, then we are all born indentured servants. If time is money and money is only created out of debt, then we are all indentured servants. Oh. I align the spine. I breathe in my nose and out the mouth, and can feel the energy grow. In between and behind your eyes. Yes, in between and behind your eyes. In between and behind your eyes. It is waiting with an interesting surprise. Yes, blast off. In between and behind your eyes. In between and behind your eyes. In between and behind your eyes. It is waiting with an interesting surprise. In between and behind your eyes. It is waiting with an interesting surprise. Push that button in between and behind the eyes. And blast off, blast off, blast off, blast off. In between and
Behind your eyes, blast off to the moon, looking back at the earth. Blast off to the moon, and look down at the earth. Blast off to the moon. Yes, blast off to the moon, 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 yes.
I have been to the moon 42 times, waking up on the surface of the moon. I have built my home there, waking up every single morning, looking down at the earth. It is one pale blue dot. Blast off to the moon. I have been there 42 times. I have built my permanent home there, waking up on the surface of the moon, looking down at the earth. It is one pale. Looking down at the earth from the moon in my bedroom. It's one perfect pale blue dot in the palm of your hands. Waking up on the surface of the moon, calmly in my bedroom. I have been there 42 times. I have built my permanent home there. Looking down upon the earth, she is one perfect little pale blue dot, resting in the palm of the hands. Each individual fingertip is the infinite. Yes, each individual fingertip is the infinite. Yes, at your fingertips is the infinite. You can create anything. You can create anything. And you already are. Yes, subconsciously become lucid. Become lucid. Let's blast.
Blast off to the moon. Yes, a blast off to the moon, 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 yeah. Just a blast off, just to the moon. Yes, I can build my home there permanently. Waking up on the surface of the moon. Yes, in my bed.
Waking up on the surface of the moon, comfortably in my bedroom, looking down at the earth. She is one perfect little perfect pale blue dot. Waking up on the surface of the moon. Yes, I'm waking up on the surface of the moon. Yes, I'm perfectly calmly in my bedroom, and looking down at the earth. She is one pale blue dot. Yes, I'm waking up on the surface of the moon after blasting off 42 times. I have built my home there, my bedroom, perfectly wake up and look down at the little pale blue dot. She rests perfectly in the palm of my hands. At your fingertips is the infinite. At your fingertips is the infinite. Just waiting to be uncovered and discovered. OG fluid free. Dalla vala masa, yes. Waking up on the surface of the moon and looking waking up on the surface of the moon. She is one pale blue dot. I'm just kidding, we're living in the disc world. I'm just kidding, we are living in the disc world. And an accompanying wizard with some magical suitcases. Yes, traveling around this disc world. Traveling around the disc world, seeing what we can find. Traveling around the disc world, seeing what we can find. Traveling around the disc world, seeing what we can find. Traveling around the disc world, Yeah. All right, cool. I think we did it. I mean, the proof of concept is there. I think I finally worked out all the technical things. Finally start being able to do this. Yeah.